God is saying to you. Wait, don't scroll. Just pause. Feel this for one moment. That stirring you just felt in your chest. That pulls in your spirit. It wasn't random. It wasn't just a passing thought. That was heaven leaning in, calling your name softly, urging you to stop and pay attention right now. The veil between heaven and earth has thinned. And this message is not an accident. You didn't stumble here. Your soul was guided here because something sacred is about to be revealed. Archangel Michael himself is speaking with urgency. He says, "This is an emergency. I was ordered by God to make sure you see this. Someone in your family, someone who has already crossed into eternity, has been trying to reach you. They've been whispering, nudging, sending signs, but you've been waiting down to notice. So heaven intervened and this message was delivered to your eyes at this exact moment. My friend, this is not a coincidence. This is divine timing. They said your name in heaven. Imagine that angels gathered around and your name was spoken with love, with passion, with urgency. The one who prayed for you. The one who raised you, or maybe the one you never got to properly say goodbye to. They pleaded for this message to reach you. Archangel Michael said yes. And now heaven itself is pressing through the noise of your life to get this word into your spirit. Type in the comments. Breakthrough, blessing, restoration, justice, angels, wealth, peace, love, joy, victory. You may think you've heard prophetic words before, but this one is different. This isn't general. This is personal. It's a spiritual emergency. They are saying, please don't ignore this. Please don't scroll away. Please open your heart. Because what they need to tell you will unlock something supernatural in your life, something financial, something emotional, something deeply spiritual. This isn't just about comfort. This is about release. They've seen you cry at night. They've watched you smile in front of others while your heart broke in silence. They've heard the prayers you whispered into your pillow. The prayers you never dared to say out loud. They saw the moments you questioned. If God even noticed you, and now from heaven they are shouting. Yes, you are seen. Yes, you are heard. Yes, the answer is already on its way. My beloved friend, pause and share this word right now. Like this video and subscribe so you never miss the divine timing of heaven again. Archangel Michael says the storm has already begun, but love always gives a warning before the wave hits. That's why you're hearing this now. A shift is about to take place in your finances. Unexpected deposits, wealth transfers, and supernatural favor are already moving toward your account. You thought your season of lack would last forever, but heaven says a season of overflow is at the door. The one you love who has passed on. They are declaring that your suffering has not been in vain. The tears you shed were not wasted. They have watered the soil of a new harvest that God Himself has promised to deliver. A harvest of peace, a harvest of favor, and yes, a harvest of finances. Not just enough to survive, but enough to bless others. Enough to leave a legacy. Type in the comments, wealth deposits transfer abundance. Blessings overflow grace. Angels justice victory. Right now, angels are being dispatched with keys in their hands. These keys unlock doors of opportunity. Doors of healing, doors of prosperity that no man can close. You've been waiting for years for something to shift. And the delay has made you weary. But today is not just another day. Today is a prophetic appointment. Today, heaven has chosen to deliver your confirmation. Listen closely. The one you lost is not silent. Their love for you has only grown louder. In eternity, they have been assigned as a witness to your restoration. They are rejoicing because they see what's about to arrive. Yes, the same bank account that looked empty will soon see unexpected movement. Yes, the same bills that terrified you will soon be swallowed by provision. Yes, the same family that doubted you will soon witness your elevation and they will know it was God. Don't miss this moment. Like this video, share this word, and subscribe because this is not just a message. It's a prophetic release. Now, I want to gently say something for those who truly feel touched by this. If this message has spoken directly to your heart, if you feel heaven tugging on you even now, consider sowing into this word with a super thanks gift. Whether it's $20, $40, or even $50. It's not about the number, it's about the faith. Every seed you see is a way of saying yes. I agree. Yes, I receive. And I promise you, God sees every act of faith, no matter how small. Your support helps keep these messages reaching others, and it aligns your faith with what heaven has spoken over you. Archangel Michael says, this isn't a drill. He says, the time is now. You've been waiting for confirmation, and this is it. The season of hidden pain is over. The season of silent prayers is shifting into a season of loud answers. Get ready for the phone call, the letter, the deposit, the breakthrough. It's already being arranged in the unseen and it's about to touch the scene. Your name has been echoing in heaven's hallways. The angels are preparing something too specific for you to miss. The person who loved you beyond words is smiling now because they know the heaviness you've carried is about to lift. They see the angels lining up to protect you, to provide for you, to surround you with comfort. They know your next chapter will be brighter than the last. Type in the comments healing, comfort, restoration, wealth, joy, peace, favor, love, grace, victory. Stay with me to the end because fragments won't set you free. You need the fullness of this word. And the fullness is this. You are about to step into a divine wealth transfer. What was stolen will be restored. What was delayed will be released. What was hidden will be revealed. And your family in heaven will rejoice as you walk into the blessing you've been promised all along. The veil is thin right now. Don't ignore the signs heaven is speaking. Love is reaching and breakthrough is already being delivered. God has already sent the answer and soon you will see it with your own eyes. Hold on just a little longer. Don't give up before the miracle arrives. Your story is not ending in loss. It's beginning to be restored. Beloved, the moment you've been waiting for is here, and heaven is pressing in closer than ever. There was something they could not say while they walked this earth. Not because they didn't love you, but because the words were too heavy for their human lips to carry, but now in a spirit where no weight exists, where no fear or shame can choke the truth, they are finally ready to say it. And Archangel Michael, the great defender, the warrior who stands at the gates of heaven, volunteered himself to be the messenger. He didn't have to. There were countless angels who could have been sent. But Michael stepped forward because he saw the way your soul has been suffocating under this unspoken truth. He knew if he didn't carry it to you now, you might lead your entire life without ever hearing the words that would set you free. This truth is not ordinary. It is the kind of truth that shakes the spirit realm. It is the kind of truth that makes angels weep with joy and demons scatter in terror. It is the kind of truth that doesn't just comfort. It delivers. It unlocks the chains that have been coiled around your heart for years, maybe even decades. You thought those chains were part of who you were. That the grief, the shame, the guilt, the confusion were stitched into your identity. But heaven says no. Heaven says today those chains are being broken link by link until they fall at your feet and you walk lighter than you have in years. If your chest is trembling right now. If your eyes are welling with tears you didn't expect. If your hands are shaking a little. That is not a coincidence. That is your soul recognizing the frequency of heaven. That is your spirit saying, yes, this is for me. Yes, I know these words are mine. That is how heaven works. When God speaks, his sheep know his voice even when it is carried by a human. This message is the lifeline you prayed for but never thought would arrive. And so before we go further, I must tell you, don't risk missing. The next time heaven reaches out for you, Archangel Michael chooses very specific people. And if you are hearing this now, you are one of them. This journey is only beginning. If you haven't already, click subscribe. Turn on the bell and make sure your spirit never misses the sound of heaven's call again, because God will not stop trying to reach you again and again and again. Now breathe beloved in through your nose, out through your spirit. Feel heaven's presence settling around you like a blanket. Because your family member, the one whose absence you've carried like a stone in your chest, has been sitting in the light, watching your life unfold like a divine book written page by page. They saw when the chapters were heavy with sorrow. When the ink was stained with your tears. They saw when you screamed into your pillow at night. When you asked God why, when you blamed yourself. When you said, if only I had done more. If only I had said more. If only I had noticed sooner. They saw it all and they wept with you. But they need you to hear this. It was never your fault. It was not your failure. It was not your lack of love or care. You didn't miss the signs. You didn't lose them because you weren't enough. They are saying it now as loudly as heaven will allow. Tell them I forgive them. But more than that, I never blamed them. Not for 1 second. I left this world carrying love for them. Not disappointed. Carrying gratitude, not anger. Their soul is healed. Their spirit is free. They are not in pain anymore. But you are still carrying the wound of goodbye. That sharp invisible cut that no one else can see. But God sees it. Michael sees it. And this person in heaven feels it like a heartbeat that never stopped echoing between the two of you. And now they want to give you a gift. A real one. Not a memory, not just comfort, but a gift of release. They want you to walk lighter, freer, happier than you have in years. But here's the sacred part. You must open your spirit wide to receive it. This gift can't be placed into closed hands. They are ready to reveal something you never knew. Something that was hidden behind the veil of their silence while they lived. A secret, a memory, a holy moment. It is coming. And when it arrives, it will shatter every lie you've told yourself, every false blame you've carried. They whisper, lean closer. Lean into this moment. Don't run from it. Because what you are about to hear will change the way you look at your entire past. And here it comes. The reminder of something long buried in your heart. That childhood memory of a decision you didn't understand when you were too young. A rushed goodbye that haunted you ever since. A single look on their face. You were played again and again as if it was a sentence of judgment. They know they saw. And they are saying now with heaven's thunder in their voice, stop punishing yourself. It wasn't your fault. It was never your fault. You were a child. You were innocent. You were blameless. Their soul is free now. Free in a way that I can't comprehend. Free from pain. Free from regret. Free from every weight you thought they carried. But here's the holy tension. They cannot fully rest until you are free to. That's why Archangel Michael came himself. Because it takes a warrior angel to carry a message. This fragile, this sacred, this holy. This is no small whisper. This is a rescue mission. Heaven itself has come to break your chains, to silence your guilt, to wash your heart clean. And tonight, yes, tonight you will feel something. A brush of warmth on your shoulder when no one is there. A feather where no wind exists. A flicker of light in the corner of your eye. These will not be coincidences. These will be confirmations. Your family in heaven is reaching across the divide to let you know we are with you. We love you and we will never let you carry this alone again. So receive this gift, receive their forgiveness. Though they never blamed you, receive their love which has only grown stronger since they crossed into eternity. Receive their blessing because they are petitioning God on your behalf even now. And as you do, chains will break. Tears will cleanse and joy will return. You will breathe lighter. You will sleep deeper. And you will know without a doubt that heaven has spoken your name tonight. Beloved, that sudden rush of emotion, that thought that hits you out of nowhere and leaves your eyes wet with tears. Don't brush it away. Don't excuse it as imagination. That is heaven knocking. That is your loved one breaking through the veil for just a moment to press against your soul. It's their way of saying yes. This is real. Yes, I am here. Yes, these words are for you. Do not ignore this sacred sign because heaven rarely wastes such power on coincidence. This is a divine appointment written into your story before you even pressed it. Play on this moment. They are not here simply to tell you they're proud, though they are. They are not here just to say they love you, though they do. They have come with purpose, with assignment, with a mission that involves you. They need you, beloved. Yes, you. They are asking you to do one final thing for them. Not out of obligation, but out of holy destiny. It's not about candles, graves, or empty rituals. It's about the truth. It's about setting something right. That has been left broken for far too long. There is someone else in your family. Someone who still sits in silence. Someone who is carrying wounds that never heal. This soul who passed on. This loved one who is speaking now is counting on you to be the bridge between the broken pieces. They are asking you to carry light into a place where shadows still linger. You are the chosen one for this task. The vessel heaven has anointed to carry words of healing into places where silence has lived for years. You already know what shattered when they left. You felt it like glass breaking inside your chest. The family bond snapped. Conversation stopped. Silence replaced laughter. Tension replaced peace. It has lingered too long. Beloved, heaven is asking you to mend it. Not with anger, not with bitterness, but with softness, forgiveness, and understanding. This is your mantle. This is your purpose. That is why your name keeps echoing in the spirit realm. Why Archangel Michael himself has been stationed at your side for days, waiting for you to unlock this moment. You may feel unworthy. You may feel too small for such a calling. But heaven sees you differently. Heaven calls you a lighthouse, a beacon of light in a family line that has known too much storm and too much darkness. You are the sensitive one. The discerner, the one who always felt what others could not. You knew lies when no one else could see. You carried burdens that weren't yours, but you carried them anyway. This wasn't a curse. This wasn't a weakness. This was your anointing. And now that same anointing is being activated for heaven's purpose. Important note for true Christians. We deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, healing, and restoration. If this message has spoken to your heart, please prayerfully consider giving a $40 super thanks. Your generosity helps us continue creating messages that touch souls, heal wounds, and bring families closer to God. By clicking the super thanks button below, you are not just supporting this work. You are becoming part of the mission to carry God's love across the world. Thank you for standing with us and for your faith-filled support. Something is about to shift, beloved. Not tomorrow, not someday soon. It will feel sudden, like a door slamming open in the middle of the night. That shift will not be an accident. It will be heaven's answer to this loved one's prayers. They have begged God for permission to move in your life. And now that permission has been granted, don't be surprised if you see their name everywhere. Hear their song when you least expect it or dream vividly of the place you once shared. These are not coincidences. These are their fingerprints on your reality. Do not doubt this. You are always in love. Even in the silence, even in the sickness, even in the goodbye, they never left your side in spirit. Their soul has circled yours like the moon around the earth faithfully endlessly even when you felt abandoned. They saw the times you gave when your own hands were empty. They saw when others misunderstood you. They saw when people tried to dim your light. And now heaven has said enough. The time has come for everything to change. Archangel Michael declares, this soul has been authorized to release something into your life. A gift of favor, a miracle, and it will not come quietly. It will arrive with 3 clear signs. The first, a number repeating over and over, catching your eye in the exact moment you're thinking of them. That number is code for its alignment. The second, you will hear their name unexpectedly on a radio and a stranger's words even in a whisper when no one is there. That's not imagination, that's confirmation. Third, in the middle of chaos, you will feel sudden peace like a comet that makes no sense. That is them holding you, wrapping your soul in heaven's arms. Do not rush past this. We are only in the middle of this message. And the most important part is still coming. Michael has already drawn a circle of protection around you. He knows there are forces that don't want you to hear this truth. He knows there are people who tried to silence your heart, who laughed at your sensitivity, who mocked your faith. But they have failed. They could not stop you. You are still here, still listening, still open. And that's all heaven needed. A willing heart. Then came the words that shook even Michael's heart. Your loved one said, tell them, I know what they are about to face. I've seen the storm that's coming, but I've also seen them survive it. I will not leave them to walk it alone. I will be by their side when they lie in bed at night, behind them when they drive their car, near them when they light a candle. I will be there until their journey is complete. Fear has no place anymore. These words are not empty. They are all sealed in heaven. So do not let fear lie to you any longer. Do not let shame close your mouth. Your tears are prayers. Your voice is healing. And your healing is bigger than you. It heals generations. Do you feel it right now? The warmth in your chest, the rush of electricity in your spirit, that is the presence of heaven. That is how you know this isn't made up. Your loved one is near. Michael is near. God Himself is near. And the message is clear. You are chosen. You are loved. You are not forgotten. And as you breathe this truth in, know that heaven is already preparing the next chapter of your story. A chapter where grief becomes testimony. Where silence becomes reconciliation. Where pain becomes healing. Not only for you but for everyone connected to you. This is your holy assignment. Step into it, beloved, and watch heaven move. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to reach 10,000 divine subscribers very soon. Please share this video to your loved ones. Type Amen to affirm. Thanks for watching.